In the wild, mysterious depths of Caledonia, the Roman Legio IX Hispana faced its doom. A fierce supernatural force, unlike anything they had ever encountered, descended upon them. This is the harrowing tale of their last stand, captured in the haunting words of Centurion Titus Ursus. The Ninth Legion was founded in the 1st century BC and earned its reputation through numerous military campaigns. During Emperor Hadrian's reign, around 120 AD, the Ninth Legion was stationed in Britannia and led a campaign into the Caledonian forest. This dense, eerie woodland in northern Britannia was home to the Picts, a group of tribal warriors who seemed to wield the very power of the forest itself. The Caledonian forest is an ancient temperate forest located in the Scottish Highlands. It once covered a vast area of Scotland, but has since been reduced to several remnants due to human activities and climate changes. Today, these remnants are found in places like Strathspey and Strathdee. Strathspey is located around the River Spey in Scotland. Historically, it has been a significant area for whisky production, with many famous distilleries like Glenfiddich and Balvenie located there. Strathdee refers to the valley of the River Dee in Aberdeenshire, Scotland. This area is rich in history and natural beauty, with the river itself being a significant geographical feature. It has been inhabited for thousands of years, with evidence of prehistoric settlements and ancient monuments. One notable site is the Corby Linn enclosure, a prehistoric circular enclosure visible as crop marks in the area. Both regions are known for their natural beauty and historical importance, making them popular destinations for tourists and history enthusiasts alike. One of the most significant types of Pictish artifacts are the symbol stones. These carved stones, often found in fields and near ancient settlements, feature intricate designs and symbols that are believed to have religious or cultural significance. A notable discovery was made near Aberlemno, where a rare Pictish symbol stone was uncovered. Located in Moray, near Strathspey, Burghead Fort is one of the largest known Pictish forts. Excavations have revealed substantial fortifications, a well, and various artifacts that suggest it was a major seat of Pictish power between 500 and 1000 AD. Archaeological digs in these regions have uncovered remnants of Pictish settlements, including tools, pottery, and other everyday items. The Caledonia forest provided the Picts with natural fortifications and resources, making it a challenging terrain for the Romans to conquer. What began as a campaign of conquest soon turned into a nightmare, immortalized in the final, desperate writings of Titus Ursus, Primus Pilus of Legio IX Hispana. The story of the Papyrus fragment, attributed to Titus Ursus, Primus Pilus of Legio IX Hispana, adds a chilling dimension to the mystery of the Ninth Legion. According to legend, this fragment was discovered in the Caledonian forest, where the Legion faced its grim fate. The fragment, believed to be written by Titus Ursus, detailed the harrowing experiences and desperate final moments of the Legion. The fragment reportedly contained passages that vividly described the relentless attacks by the Picts and the overwhelming sense of doom that pervaded the Roman ranks. One of the most poignant quotes attributed to Titus Ursus captures the dire situation they found themselves in. "Half of my first cohort is all that was left of the Nine Legio. We were pushed into the marsh and we will probably die here, fighting bravely to the end in the name of Rome and the Emperor. We were attacked by a demonic pack of the barbaric Picts. They looked more like wild beasts than humans. This fragment was allegedly brought back to Rome, where it was eventually burned. The reasons for its destruction are speculative, but it is believed that the Roman authorities wanted to erase the memory of this catastrophic defeat, which symbolized both a military and psychological blow to the empire. Imagine the papyrus fragment, a fragile piece of history carrying the final, desperate words of a soldier facing his doom. The Picts, known for their ferocity, were more than just men. They were the embodiment of the wild. Covered in animal furs and painted with cryptic runes, they struck terror into the hearts of the Romans. These tribal warriors, some seemingly more beast than human, attacked with a supernatural fury. The Roman shields and armor that had protected them in countless battles proved useless against this primal force. Imagine a Roman soldier, his heart pounding as he hears the eerie howls of the Picts echoing through the fog, knowing that each howl brings death closer. The Legion was caught off guard in a ruthless ambush. The Picts emerged from the shadows of the forest, striking with a precision and savagery that left the Romans reeling. The ambush was so sudden and ferocious that many soldiers had no time to react. The forest, shrouded in mist, became a death trap, with the Picts disappearing back into the fog as quickly as they had appeared. The Picts favored attacking under the cover of night. Their intimate knowledge of the forest allowed them to move silently and strike without warning. For the Romans, the nights became a time of terror, filled with the sounds of rustling leaves and distant howls. The once formidable legion was reduced to a frightened, desperate group of survivors. Picture the dark forest, every shadow a potential threat, every sound a prelude to death. The Romans huddled together, straining their ears for any sign of the approaching enemy. Driven into a marsh by relentless Pictish attacks, the remaining soldiers found themselves in a deadly quagmire. The marsh was a treacherous, murky expanse where every step could mean sinking to one's death. Here the Picts had the advantage, knowing the safe paths and using the marsh to further weaken the already decimated legion. The aftermath of the battle was a scene of horror. The once proud Roman soldiers were reduced to broken bodies, their screams still echoing in the minds of the few who survived. Titus Ursus's diary entry captures the visceral horror of seeing comrades torn apart, their last moments filled with agony and despair. The Picts were not just warriors, they were legends. The Picts were more than an enemy. They were a myth come to life, a terrifying legend that haunted the Romans even in their sleep. Titus Ursus's final words reflect a deep regret for invading Caledonia. He believed they had awakened the ancient wrath of dark gods by stepping into these forbidden lands. But who were these dark gods that haunted the minds of the Roman soldiers? The Picts worshipped a variety of gods and goddesses, many of whom were associated with natural elements and forces. Some of the key deities that might have haunted the minds of the Roman soldiers would have been the following. First, the god named Cernunnos, who is often depicted with antlers. Cernunnos was the god of nature, fertility, and the underworld. He symbolized the wild and untamed aspects of the natural world. Morrigan, known as the goddess of war, fate, and death, Morrigan was a formidable figure in Celtic mythology. She could appear as a crow or raven, foretelling doom and influencing the outcome of battles. Cailleach, often depicted as an old woman or hag, was associated with winter and the creation of the landscape. She would have been seen as a powerful force within the Caledonian forest, shaping the land and influencing the harsh winters that the forest endured. Brigid, a goddess of fertility, healing, and poetry, would have been connected to the forest's role as a source of life and renewal. The diverse plant life and the healing properties of various herbs found in the forest reflect Brigid's influence. Taranis, the god of thunder, was similar to the Roman god Jupiter and the Norse god Thor. His connection to the Caledonian forest can be seen in the powerful storms that occasionally swept through the region, bringing thunder and lightning. The Picts' reverence for these powerful deities, combined with their fierce resistance, created an aura of supernatural dread for the Roman invaders. The fear and respect for the forest and its guardians were deeply ingrained in his final, desperate plea. 2 years after the defeat of the Ninth Legion, Emperor Hadrian ordered the construction of a massive wall on the border of Caledonia. Hadrian's wall was both a physical and symbolic barrier, a recognition of the formidable power of the Picts and the impenetrable nature of their land. The fate of the Ninth Legion remains one of the great mysteries of Roman history. Their disappearance in the Caledonian forest is a story of courage, horror, and the limits of Roman power. The legacy of their final stand is a testament to the indomitable spirit of the soldiers and the terrifying power of the Picts. The Ninth Legion's story is not just about defeat. It's about the enduring human spirit even in the face of unimaginable horror. Over time, the story of the Ninth Legion has become a blend of myth and reality. The supernatural elements of the Picts, the eerie forest, and the desperate fight for survival have all contributed to a legend that still fascinates and terrifies. Titus Ursus's final entry is a poignant reminder of the real human cost behind the legend. The story of the Ninth Legion in the Caledonian forest is a haunting tale of courage, horror, and the limits of human endurance. Titus Ursus's final words capture the essence of a desperate struggle against a seemingly invincible force. The Picts, with their supernatural fury, remain one of history's most enigmatic and terrifying enemies. If you found this story as captivating as I did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Dive deeper into the mysteries of history and uncover the legends that still echo through time. What other ancient tales would you like to hear about? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and keep exploring.